Good to see you again, John. Gearing up for tax time? I am indeed. This year, my refund is going to be massive. Wow, how are you planning to make that happen? I am going to increase my tax deductions. Okay. See, a friend of mine is having some financial difficulties. Go on. And lucky for both of us, he set up a GoFundMe. He's asking for $3,000. Okay. And when I give it to him, I'll take the charitable contribution as a deduction on Schedule A. Bring my tax bill way down. That is what I call beating the system. Except the system doesn't allow that. What? Why not? Is your friend a qualified charity? He's a charity case. A qualified charity is a nonprofit organization that officially applied for tax-exempt status with the U.S. Treasury. Oh, so it's about paperwork and official filings. Yeah, so unless your friend meets that criteria, your contribution is not allowed on Schedule A. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Otherwise, you could give money to your kids and take that as a tax deduction. It would get out of hand really fast. Fair enough. So let's assume I wanted to give the $3,000 to a qualified charity. Okay, would it help me? I mean, I really want to lower my tax bill. So what would you recommend? First off, if your other itemized deductions aren't enough to push you over the standard deduction amount, the contribution would not decrease your taxable income. Yeah, you talked about itemized deductions last time we met. I remember that now. Secondly, even if you were itemizing and the contribution decreases your taxable income, that $3,000 is not in your pocket anymore. But that's money a charity gets and not the government. I get it, but keep in mind that $3,000 does not come off your tax bill. It just decreases your taxable income by that amount. Can you give me an example? Sure. Let's say you are single in the 22% tax bracket and had wages of $80,000. Sounds good. And let's say you had other itemized deductions that brought you right up to standard deduction amount for 2023, which will be $13,850. Still on board? Without the contribution, you have taxable income of $66,150. That generates tax owed of $9,861. You just did that math in your head? Absolutely. Now, if we add $3,000 to the itemized deductions, it brings our taxable income down to $63,150. The tax calculated on that would be $9,201. So you gave $3,000 to a charity and saved $660 in tax. So not a great strategy? At the end of the day, you are out $2,340, but you contributed to a charity. So you would have to factor in the value of doing so. I'll have to think about that. Glad I can be of service. That you are. So, you got places to be? Always. You? Of course.